in today's video, I tore apart the engine, started looking in there and looking at what we needed, got the parts list together, got it ordered, and hopefully it should be here later this week. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was definitely a curveball once I took apart the engine. It's like, whoa, there's a couple of things that weren't right, so you'll see it in this video. And I mean, yeah, there's not much to say. Pulled the engine apart and you'll see how far I got. And there'll be another part to this when the parts come in. And there's one side of the engine I didn't want to take apart yet, the clutch side, because I didn't want to try to get to that shifter and have all those parts laying out while I'm waiting for that piece to come in. So I didn't take that apart. I'll put it in the next video that I put up about this. But hope y'all like this one. I just got off work and I came in here to decide to like mess with it, just look at sort of what we need, take the valve covers off. Got in here to start looking at this and we are missing a timing chain. So that should have been included in the last video, but it's in this video now. So add that to the parts list that got ordered, and I'll be installing it hopefully soon. And then let's get this cover off here. Those dowel pins, stator, and then yeah, we are completely missing a timing chain. Oh, it's down there. Maybe we don't have to order one. Wow, this is a piece of artwork, I tell you. So that's what we got so far. Yeah, stator, boards. So yeah, it's lovely. All right, now, so for these, literally, I was going here with the Allen to get it out, and then it just, I mean, it was maybe that tight. Like, and then there would be these 4 bolts up here as well, and this head should pop off. I'm hoping all the valves and stuff will pop off as well with it. And then I don't have to take the timing chain out because there's not one on it. So took this bolt off, just right there, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how to pull this out, and I'm gonna pull that timing chain back up, and then there's the guide, the timing chain guide right there. But I'll get this top head off, and then I should be able to look at this gasket right here. Hopefully that's the issue we're dealing with the oil leak, and then timing chain right there, and then we'll put this back together. After I put the gasket on, I'll probably just put a cover on it until I get the gasket in, and then we'll go to the other side and pop this shift shaft out and then replace that as well. But so yeah, like I said, timing chain's down there. I'm going to figure out how to pull this magneto off. At least, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so these weren't tight at all, and then we're gonna get these head bolts in just a second. So I'm gonna set y'all there, and then you can watch as I try to get these head bolts off. It's way too big. That one wasn't torqued at all, but like the rest of these were probably a little over torqued. So long stud bolts. Yeah, head's already moving, so. Get these other Allen bolts out. those two bolts, this head should, yeah, just pop off like that. Put it there where y'all can see it. I'm getting a tripod soon, maybe before this video comes out. So, but I'm not refilming this. I'm just out here working on it now. So, this is what you got for now. Honestly, I don't like how the cylinder looks. It's got some scarring on it, but it's a 230 trail light. Nobody's using it to race or anything. So, I'm just leaving it. But yeah. Well, I might. We already have, I mean, we're sub 500 on parts right now, so with the piston and hopefully with ordering all the right parts, we should be pushing pretty close to 500. If I get the piston, but let's see about these others. Also not tight, so I'm gonna have to get a smaller torque wrench. Love that either. Jiglr weld that. So there's the other part of the cylinder head. And like I said, this piston, yeah, we're gonna have to order another piston as well. The bearings feel good, the crank feels good, so that's a good sign. But as long as this didn't have like a piston skirt right here, and it's not like in the bottom end, then I think we'll be okay. I mean, it's tried to turn over, so the piston's been moving. It's probably a good idea to crack the oil open and look at that. So, I don't know if you saw it or not. The bike stand sort of tipped on me, and it just started pouring out that side of the engine that I already have off. So, honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm fixing to take the oil filter out. We'll go ahead and order an oil filter as well. But yeah. Fixing to hopefully pull this off and get the timing chain out of there and kind of strung back up and hung off over here until we get this top end in. But I'm fixing to set the engine back up and pull the filter. So, fixing to pull this oil filter. Just put it on its side so it start draining. On the good note, this bike did have enough oil. I don't really see, I mean, it's hard to see pieces that'll fall out because there's not an actual, like, I can't find an actual drain plug on here. So, I guess that's one good thing about it, but yeah. So, after a short and unthorough check online, I'm just kidding. I actually looked pretty closely. It does not look like any of this broke off. It looks like it was all pretty kind of stock usage, or not. But the piston came stock like that, so I don't think any parts are in the bottom end. I looked online for a new top end kit. I found piston, wrist pin bearings, and these two head gaskets right here for the top end right here, and a new cylinder for like 120 bucks, and had like almost a 5-star review. So we'll probably end up ordering that, and then when it cools down a little bit, since it's 5 o'clock, it probably feels like 104. I'm gonna turn it around. We'll take this side off and try to get this shift shaft out, and then order that tonight. We'll order everything tonight as well for that shift shaft. So I waited a little bit to keep working on this. Wait till it get a little cooler. Went and took a nap. This right now, I think I'm gonna just leave this in here because I don't have really any reason to take it out. The cam chain, I got it back around that gear. So unless I find a reason to have to take this out, I can't remember what I was gonna take it out originally for. Yeah, I can't really remember. Unless I find a reason to take it out, I'm just gonna leave it in there and torque this bolt in eventually. But we're fixing to flip it around and get the other side, pull the shift shaft, and then, yeah, we gotta order some more bolts as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the shift shaft. All right, so I'm currently sitting this on a ladder, and I'm going to take this cover off, and hopefully there's not any like standing gears in here that are going to fall out when I pull it. And hopefully there's not too much oil in here because I just. All right, so what I just did right here was just cut out a piece of cardboard out of the box I had laying around. And then just kind of put slits where all the screws go, just kind of in order where they kind of held up, so that I know, like, I can keep track of where they go, because some are longer than others. They got to go farther into the engine. So. Okay, so for a closer look, clutch, just some other gear thingies. But looking at it now, here's this clutch shaft, this clutch thing that goes all the way through the engine. It looks like I am going to have to take out, or the shift shaft. It looks like I am going to have to take out the clutch basket, which luckily it's not. I mean, it's not near as many clutch plates as like my 125 or 450. See this thing right here just goes straight to this, and so it'll all come out as one whole assembly. But there's like a spring right here I'm gonna have to mess with, and then something with that gear, but I have to pull this clutch off first. And I'm not sure I want to do this right now. I think I might put this in the next video. So we just got most of the orders put in. This would be the clutch cable, shift lever, the exhaust bolt. This says fits 2019. Most of these are 2019. It's because Yamaha kept their TTR 230 style. It's like their YZ style, dude. They did not change these for years. So they're like 04s all the way up until like this year model are still the same. And so you can really put in any year with that. And it was the same with their YZs. Motocross grips, 12 bucks. Throttle cable. Oh, I still gotta check on that throttle sleeve. I'll put that in later. I gotta get a new one of those or fix the old one. Cylinder. So I ordered one. I think I ordered one. It was being funky, saying it didn't go through and whatnot. But then I got a text saying one that like it went through, and so yeah, I'll check tomorrow to see if it went through, and then if not, I'll just buy this one off eBay. I ended up getting the cylinder head for it, and piston rings, wrist pin clips, and gaskets. So I went ahead and got all that because that has some really bad scarring in it. And then Motorsport, Amazon. No, it was here. Okay, so we went ahead and we got the little tripod stand. I just went ahead and put that in here. Went ahead and got a new carburetor for it as well. Looks pretty close to the same model. Went ahead and got that. Oh, gotta get an oil filter as well. Dude, this pin is broken. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, and then shifter as well. So this was, I think, like 116 for all of this. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the microphone in that on this order as well, so that it just looks, so that makes the profit look a little bit better, or you know, that we didn't actually spend that, so we actually made a little more profit than what we said, than what I'm gonna say we did. So not that, this. So this subtotal was 1. So anyways, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the phone dying. This was 160. The top end kit was 107. I had to buy some brackets off of eBay, which was 30. So we can honestly just do it on the phone, but it's okay. So we're just gonna say 30, and then the Motorsport was 160. 107 if I got the top end kit. If not, it would be 130, right at like probably close to 130ish. So give or take $20ish. And then the Amazon cart was 80. That was 86 with the light and the carburetor. The microphone was, I think, it was like 15ish, and then that was 20. So we're just gonna go with 125. So 190. We're just gonna go 300, 425. 425, give or take another $25ish. So 450. Plus or minus 25. So that's what we're at right now with the, so we'll say 450, and then 460 for the price of the bike. It would be maybe standing at 910. So 910 is what we're at, having put into the bike. So hopefully we can get it, end up getting it sold for, I'm hoping around 2,000. If I get it, hopefully getting it all running. The only thing I don't like about these is like they only have electric start, so if there's like some electrical issues, that might be a problem. That's above my pay grade. I've never done any electrical work. I mean, I could splice wires back together, but other than that, but it did turn over. The battery works, so hopefully with all this, it should just fire up. But with my case, it's probably not going to, and we're gonna have some big bottom end problem or something. I'm gonna go to ride it after I fix it, and we're gonna be missing third gear, guaranteed. Like something like that's gonna happen. And at that point, I'm torn. Like, do I try to break even, or do I take the engine back out and try to fix it again if that happens? I don't know. Let's just hope that doesn't happen, and we can sit at close to 1,000 put in the bike, and we'll try to sell it for $2 grand, 1,500. I don't know. I'll see. I have to see what they're calling for, but yeah. So that's pretty much it for today. All right. So just an update. Then on the next day, this is Tuesday. We got most everything ordered. Motorsport still hasn't charged me the 160, but it says it got ordered. And the only problem might be our shipping address is a little weird out here. So if there's problems getting it shipped in, that could slow us down some. But like parts are supposed to be coming in later this week already. But yeah, give a little update. The top end I think ended up being like 107 or something. Ordered the one I said I would off of eBay, but it was off a different website. And then also just like, if you like the time lapse of me like working on the bike, or like sort of this, not time lapse, it is a time lapse of sorts, but it's not like an actual video time lapse. It's just a video sped up and I put music over it. If you like kind of that more, or then like let me know, or leave in the comments or something. Or if you like seeing me work on the engine or work on the bike and explain like what I'm doing, like as I'm going through it. So yeah, because I don't want to upload a bunch of videos and like 50-minute videos of me working on it. So I just try to like condense it some, if that's a better way to put it. But yeah, I might end up putting out like a lake video sometime soon, if we get like enough footage from the lake or whatever. But yeah, so enjoy this one.